Hello, my bosses. I wanted to do a quick video on how to reset your confidence over 35. I feel like us as women, we go through, and not just women, but men as well. But this video is specifically for my nieces and my aunties and my sisters. After you hit a certain age, it's almost like your confidence kind of goes through like a wobble board. You're very confident, then you're not so confident, you're very confident, you're not so confident. In those areas that you're not so confident in, you struggle to try to gain that confidence. So while I'm discussing this topic today, I will also be debuting my empties, current skincare empties, and just talk a little bit, y'all, about how I've refined and reestablished my confidence over 35. It's been a minute since your girl's been over 35. But I can still do this video, honey. And let's talk about something. In regards to odor, that's another confidence conversation that I want to have. And this is for my nieces. All of our body chemistries are different, okay? Know thyself, young ladies. Know thyself. If you have a body composition where the bacteria in your body turns over frequently and reproduces frequently, i.e. causes you to have a must or just, carry BO, that's nothing to be embarrassed about. It is absolutely nothing to be embarrassed about. All that means is that you're going to have to, maintain upkeep more frequently than a female who does not have a high turnover of bacteria. Okay. And when I'm talking to nieces and I'm educating them on how to carry themselves and body odor and things of that nature, society has placed upon women that, women who have BO, something is wrong with them, they're nasty, or they don't take care of themselves, they're not well kept. That's a lie. And do not shame the devil, baby. And do not ever let that cast any type of lack of confidence in your space. Okay. You cannot help what your body does and does not do. Okay. So one of the things is just know yourself. If you know that, hey, I tend to smell like an athlete, not to offend anyone, but let's just be real, more so than another young lady, that doesn't mean that you're not doing everything in your power to keep your body odor down. That just means that your body is doing what it does and what it's designed to do. You just have to take extra measures and or find the right cocktail for you that can assist you with maintaining and diffusing, the body odor. So don't be embarrassed about that, honey. That's a part of life, okay? It's a part of life, and let no woman shame you. Every woman, hear me when I tell you, every woman has had to go through her journey of figuring out how to diffuse and how to lessen body odor. If she tells you she didn't, she's a liar. I'm here to tell your auntie, listen to your auntie, okay? Every woman has had to figure out her cocktail. You just may not have figured yours out yet, and there's nothing wrong with that, okay? And that boosts so much confidence. I actually watched a documentary one day. I don't know how I stumbled upon this, y'all. Don't ask me. But I was watching this documentary, and I didn't know this existed. And it wasn't just females, it was men as well. There are people out there who have sweat glands that they can't control them. And I think in the documentary, they get is it Botox, y'all? Correct me if I'm wrong. It's some type of shots they get under their arms. And it just broke my heart because they were trying to figure out, trying all these things. And one of them was a young lady, and then she actually had surgery or something done to stop her from sweating under the arms and all those things. So you just never know. And I say all that to say, you never know what a person is going through. So when people are out here body shaming people or odor shaming people, or whatever, have the confidence to know thyself and know, what? And I know it's easier said than done, but do your best to not allow that to lessen your confidence. So one of the things I did well over 35 is learn my body chemistry, learn what worked for me physically from a body odor perspective, maintaining good body odor, maintaining good oral hygiene, all the things that our moms raised us and taught us to do when we were younger. They didn't work as I started getting older because my body composition started changing. So I had to start the journey of figuring out on my own, right? So, and even if you didn't have a mom or have a woman in your life to teach you, or a man to teach you, because there are a lot of single fathers out there who raised their daughters and they taught them the best that they could. Just know that it's not because what they taught you was wrong. It's just that as we get older and our bodies, and we start doing different things, and our bodies start to evolve and maturate, the composition, the chemistry of our body starts to change. So you want to keep in tandem with that. You want to keep in step with that, right? Just so that, again, once you lock in on your cocktail, that definitely helps boost your confidence, because you feel you're not sitting in a group or at a function wondering like, oh my gosh, am I smelling? Am I sweating under my arms? If I'm sweating under my arms, do they smell me? You know, or you going on girls' trips and you don't want to be the one that has to be the last one to use the bathroom and take the shower and all that stuff. Girl, we don't have time for all that. Or have to have your own bathroom. Now, I will say this. Let me say this. If you do not feel comfortable, especially on girls' trips, it's okay to have your own bathroom. It is okay to have your own room and your own bathroom, okay? I will tell you that if you have not yet locked in with what you need to help maintain your body odor composition, and you just want to keep that private. Obviously, everyone want to keep it private, but you don't want to make it public, is what I'm trying to say. And you're on a girls' trip, or you're in a public setting, get your own room. Make sure when you're traveling and stuff, you have your own bathroom and you're not sharing a bathroom with anyone, because that again helps you with your confidence. You can have fun. You don't have to worry about ignoramuses talking about you. Make no mistake about it, baby. Just because they're your friends, if they smell you, I promise you they're going to say something. Believe me when I tell you. So unfortunately, I haven't had that experience, but I've had that happen to other people that I've gone on trips and I've had to check them, because we're all different, and especially as women, we should never do that. We should never ever do that. Ugh. But anyway, that's neither here nor there, y'all. See how I digress. So the next oil I want to empty, I want to show you guys is Osei. Is this Osei, y'all? O-S-E. And how do you pronounce that? Y'all put it in the comments, and also drop it in the comments and let me know what empties you guys are currently using. Love this. As you can see, y'all, we got 2 little drops left, honey. I put some on tonight. It's just so silky. It's so smooth. I got that from Sephora. Love the way it makes my skin feel. So from a beauty perspective, how I stay confident over 35 is making sure that my skin stays soft and supple. Not just my face, baby, my whole skin. Forget a man, honey. I love touching myself, as far as like when I touch my shoulders and like I rub my thighs. I just like making sure that my body feels nice and soft and just cottony and all the things. Just being a girly girl, honey. I'm just a girl child. We're just a girl, right? We're just girls. But I love it when my body feels soft to the touch, right? Now, of course, honey, he gets to reap the benefits, but you get to really reap the benefits because it's your body. And you put in the work, and it just makes me know that, hey, girl, you're doing a good job. Your arms are so soft, your shoulders are so smooth. And I just love that your legs are nice and soft and look so cottony and all those things. And so this right here definitely has aided me in making sure that, my body stays nice and soft. And I use this as a night oil. Yes. So I will put this on, and then I will put on my body butters. And of course, y'all, like we said, in tandem with these body odor and all those things, smelling good. Here is another empty. This is my Burberry Her. Is this Burberry Her? I think this is. Yeah. My Burberry Her gone. Well, I'm not repurchasing it. I'm not going to repurchase. But yes, she's gone. But it is an excuse for me to get another perfume. So anyway, find the perfumes that works for you. Find your niche scents. Find those notes that complements your skin chemistry. Y'all stop chasing all these doggone perfumes that's trending on this internet here, okay? You need to find and wear what is comparable and complementary to your body chemistry. My daughter's perfumes and scents are way different than mine, okay? And it's so weird because she can come out of the room, and when I tell you she smells amazing, I'm like, what are you wearing? She may have on a Victoria's Secret body spray, y'all, and I'm telling you, it outscents my $300 perfumes, okay? And she'll tell me, this is what I'm wearing, blah, 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 or she may have on a Bath and Body, and I have bought her some scents. And it's just her chemistry is so different. My sister's the same way. I cannot do baccarat for some weird reason. There's a note in baccarat that makes me nauseous as all get out, right? When I have it on me. It's the weirdest thing. When my older sister puts it on, it smells amazing. When I am out, I can smell baccarat around the corner. It does not make me nauseous. So that is something that doesn't work well for me. I can't, honey, step into the room like I own the room when I want to gag, when I need to have a vomit bag or something near me, because when I'm rocking, it's just making me nauseous and sick. So yes, I have a plethora of scents. Girl, we may do a video on my scents, child, but it's so many of them. I'm embarrassed to even do it, but I may do a video on that. But I'm saying all that to say, part of building self-confidence is knowing thyself. That is our second point. Know whose you are. And once you know whose you are, you know who you are. Know who you are. Know thyself. If I know baccarat is not doesn't play well in the sandbox with my chemistry, why am I rocking her? Because it's trendy? Girl, no, we don't have time for that. So, once again, this is Burberry Her. That's an empty. And then my final empty that I want to debut on this video is my Clarence Double Serum. Y'all, girl, look at her. Now, y'all, explain something to Auntie. Does this mean, yeah, she's gone. Okay, I had to, it looks like something's in the center, y'all. Do I have to go in the center? Tell me about it, y'all. Tell me, comment down below in the comments. But I think she's done. She's done. I think I'm done with her. Y'all, when I tell y'all, our girl flew through this thing. Child, please. Got her from the Sephora sale this year. Look at her. And the Sephora sale was what, 2 months ago? Gone. So that goes back to my look. Our look, how we present ourselves, guys. How we present ourselves when we're stepping out of the house. Unfortunately, we live in a superficial world because that's part of our humanity. Amen? We're human. People they see you before they see you. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to say that again. People see you before they see you. They don't see you until you open your mouth, but they see you when you walk in the room. And when they see you, they immediately size you up based off of how your hair looks, how well you're put together, your outward appearance, okay? And part of outward appearance and outward confidence is making sure that you're taking the necessary steps that you need in order to have good, healthy skin, nice teeth, making sure your teeth are nice and clean, your breath is fresh, all of those things, right? So those are some of the external things. Y'all, I could talk about this. I may do a series on this, but those are some of the external things that I wanted to talk about as far as how I gained confidence over 35. We spoke about the physical aspect of building our self-confidence. We spoke about the spiritual aspect of building our self-confidence and the internal aspect of building our self-confidence. And also I want to share with you all the scent I'm wearing tonight. So I am wearing Love Shack Fancy's Secret Crush. Love this. I debuted this on my child, can y'all see that? I debuted this on my video before this one, and I love this scent. This was inspired. I was inspired to purchase a scent by Brittany Parkers and Bowes, and y'all know I love Nice, and so Brittany has a serious nose. She's definitely a Cardinal Scenty, and one of the every scent I have purchased of hers is never gone wrong. Now this one, she didn't go wrong on this. Let me be clear. Love Shack Fancy's Secret Crush is just, I love it. It smells so pretty and so dainty, and I love to wear this at night when I go to bed. The only thing is, I'm surprised Brittany actually raved about this, because for me, now maybe on her, again, going back to body chemistry that we talked about, for my body chemistry, it is extremely light. It's extremely light. Love it though. I just have to keep spraying her and spraying her and spraying her. It's a heavy, heavy, heavy spray. Okay? Very, 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 very light on me. So I have to layer her and all those things just to get her to wake up. But I like her. I will not be purchasing her again, but I do like her. So I hope y'all had an amazing holiday. This is the first video after the holidays. Happy New Year to everyone. And like I said, I'm doing something exciting on this channel this week. So make sure you all stay tuned. Make sure you all subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're notified each and every time I drop a video. As well, y'all, the most amazing thing we can do to build our self-confidence is looking forward to what God has for us. And the best way to look forward to what God has for us is to enjoy each and every single day that we are blessed to see, as my mama would say, on this time side of life. So with that being said, y'all, this is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and what? Be glad in it. Y'all take care. Love y'all. Speak with y'all soon. Call y'all back. Bye-bye.